This video we're going to prove that Sunday is apostasy and was not the preaching of the apostles. No man might by ourselves save he had the mark of the beast. So the 325 AD Council of Nicaea, if you've been following my channel, marked the apostatizing of Christendom, where all the churches were universally apostatized under the Nicene Creed. But earlier than this, around 150 AD, the Roman Church had already apostatized and was against the Asian churches which upheld the true tradition, and they kept Nicene 14, the Passover that had been given to them by the Apostle John, whereas Pius I of Rome moved Nicene 14 to the Sunday after Nicene 14. So Sol Invictus was the religion that Constantine the Great followed, and they worshipped the sun on December 25th once a year, and he decreed in 321 AD that Sunday was the Roman day of rest and that all the shops should be closed, which answers to Revelation 13, no man might by ourselves save he had the mark of the beast. In Bible prophecy in Daniel 7, the little horn, Constantine the Great, it was prophesied he would wear out the saints of the Most High and think to change times and laws, change the Sabbath from the 7th day to the 1st, and corrupt the manuscripts as well, because a lot of apocryphal manuscripts mention that the Lord's Day is the Sunday. Now in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, Paul the Apostle states that the second coming would be predated by an apostasy, and a man of sin would come who exalts himself against everyone that is called God, so that he sits in the temples of God, showing openly that he is God. Now, the Roman Catholic papacy as we know them today uphold the apostasy that was universally brought in at the 325 AD Council of Nicaea. It's the ecumenical movement that the Catholics adhere to, but also going all the way back to Pius I when he apostatized. So if you look at the Council of Laodicea 364 AD, Canon 29, it says Christians must not Judaize by resting on the Sabbath, but must work on that day, rather honouring the Lord's Day, which they called Sunday, and if they can, resting then as Christians. So they called the Lord's Day Sunday. Okay, so let's look at Hebrews 4 and see what Paul the Apostle taught. He said, "For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world." Verse 4, he spoke of a certain place of the 7th day on this wise, and God did rest the 7th day from all his works. Genesis 1. Verse 9, there remains therefore a rest to the people of God. That pretty much dismisses the fact that the Lord's Day is the first day, wouldn't you say? I think it's pretty clear. Paul the Apostle showed the 7th day remained, and that the Christians should rest on the 7th. Mark 2:28, therefore the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. The Lord's Day is Sabbath, Saturday. So we have many people who will not accept such a teaching because no matter what evidence is presented in front of them, they will continue